Jack Atherton, no way!
Oh my god, hey!
Hey there, baby!
How are you, bitch?
Hey!
What's up?
Jinx!
Favorite time of the year? Warmest winter than ever, though.
Oh, you're telling me, right?
It's still mosquito season.
But you know where there are no mosquitoes? In the State Theatre,
In
where
the
I'm
State
gonna be.
Theatre,
The
where we're
State
gonna
Theatre,
be.
be the
Where we're
State Theatre. Honestly, everyone says to me, what's the best thing to go see at the Sydney Film Festival? And I always say, whatever is on at the stage. Give me some pickies, okay?
Okay, so, I mean, aside from just going to the State and seeing anything, we're seeing Vada by Agnes, we're seeing Pain and Glory, the new Almodovar movie at the State, which I'm
Okay,
really
you know
excited
me
for.
and Almodovar, why is this one even any good?
Okay, but Rosalia's in this film.
That's true, actually, that's true. And I'm keen to see what she has up her sleeve,
And
acting-wise.
Almodovar's amazing. Almodovar, like, you're really missing out.
Saturday Afternoon, which is the
Bangladesh?
the Bangladesh film that was banned in Bangladesh, and
What's it about?
it's about the terrorist attack in the Holy Artisan Bakery, which changed the face of Bangladesh. The director of the film, Mustafa Sawar Faruqi, is going to be in town, and he's kind of probably the most named director in Bangladesh. He's coming here, and his
No
film is
way.
Saturday Afternoon, and highly recommend.
I'm really excited to see Saturday Afternoon, not on a Saturday afternoon, at the Sydney Opera Dendy Keys. Sydney Dendy Opera
Sydney
Keys.
Opera Dendy Keys. Sydney
Which
Opera
is
Dendy Keys.
famously, I think, the best place to have a conversation afterwards in that sort of rotunda. When I first get this program, I immediately go to see what Bridget Icon's got planned for us in Flux, which started last year. It's experimental films.
And she killed it last year, I thought.
She absolutely killed it last year. I'm really, really excited to see The Body Remembers When the World Broke Open, which is a film from Vancouver. It's basically about an encounter between two Indigenous women. I think it's going to be similar to Small Talk, which was a film at the AGNSW recently.
I would go see any First Nations film at the Sydney Film Festival. I know that you and I had some trouble with the title of the Chelsea Manning documentary, XY Chelsea. We thought it was a little bit basic as a title, but I'm also curious to see a documentary about her, and I want to say exploits, but also her struggle. There, I said it, her struggle.
But Flux is what I wanted to get
Flux.
to.
Get me to Flux.
Flux is a space for the films that are a bit more personal, I think, a bit more expressionistic.
It's really the only true art house part of the Sydney Film Festival.
Art house in terms of not just having expensive budget Polish films. Art house in terms of having experimental cinema.
Now, I've already seen this film, but I'm definitely going to go see it again. It's Our Time. It's Nuestro Tiempo, the Mexican film by Carlos Regadas. I hate to be a show-off, but I did meet him, and I saw his film, and it's gorgeous.
And he loved you.
He loved me. It's, I'm bad at math, but 177 minutes, is that 3 hours?
It's a long time.
So it's a killer-long film. It's basically an art film about adults being polyamorous, and it's probably the first film that I've seen about that isn't super clumsy. It's just kind of this rural drama about what happens when parents fuck other parents.
But even that's not the longest film in this festival. The longest film in this festival is
Satan
Satan Tango.
Satan Tango, which Susan
Bella
Sontag,
Tarr.
Susan Sontag famously said she could watch that every single day for the rest of her life, and that's a lot of time dedicated to
I
movies.
thought she said she can watch it once a year.
Let's not speak on behalf of her, R.I.P.
Once a year.
From the Broad City universe,
Oh yeah.
the Gillian Bell film, Brittany Runs a Marathon.
Excited for this because it just feels like that's the kind of emerging indie that I'm excited for, in place of like Alex Ross Perry and Jim Jarmusch.
So Jim Jarmusch, who's famous for Broken Flowers and, you know, a bunch of very slow-burning, quiet, I have nothing to contribute to the cinema conversation type films, starring Tilda Swinton. This new Jim Jarmusch film called The Dead Don't Die.
And like his partner, Sarah Driver, who's obviously more talented than him,
Maybe we should stop because of this noise. Just
who's
for a
the
second.
Susan Sontag of his life.
Can we just...
Okay. This is an absolute nightmare. This is what it'll feel like watching the new Jim Jarmusch.